Hi guys, my special greetings to you. This is Noel Jason and welcome back to my YouTube channel Basic Speech Practice and Knowledge Listening. How are you all? Hope that you all are fine and staying safe at home. Now, I'm about to present a speech on landslides. Here, I'll be speaking out the definitions, types, general facts, causes, effects, and precautions of landslides. At first, let's see the definition of landslides. What is a landslide? A landslide is a large amount of earth or rocks falling down a hill, cliff, or the other side of a mountain. Now, let's learn some types of landslides. There are totally 14 types of landslides. They are debris flows, rock falls, creep, downhill creep, earth flows, avalanches, volcanic landslides, topple landslides, rotational landslides, translational landslides, block slides, lateral spreads, rock slide, and slumps. Number 1. Debris flows. Debris flows are fast-moving landslides that are dangerous to life and property. These landslides move quickly, destroy every object in their paths, and they also often strike without warning. Number 2. Rockfalls. A rockfall is a quantity of rocks that has fallen freely from the face of the cliff. Rockfalls are the fastest type of landslides and occurs more frequently in mountains or other steep areas during early spring when there is abundant and repeated freezing. Number 3. Creep. A creep is a slow downslope movement of a slope-forming soil or rock under the gravity, being the slowest type of a landslide. Number 4. Downhill creep. A downhill creep or a soil creep is a type of creep which is the slow downward progression of rock and soil down a low-grade slope. Number 5. Earth flows. An earth flow is a downslope viscous flow of fine-grained materials that have been saturated with water and moves under the pull of gravity. Number 6. Avalanches. An avalanche is a type of landslides involving a large mass of snow, ice, and rock debris. Number 7. Volcanic or lahar landslides. A lahar landslide or volcanic landslide is a violent type of mud flow or a debris flow, composed of a slurry of pyroclastic material, water, and rocky debris. Slurry is a mixture denser solids suspended in the liquid. The material flows down from the volcano. Lahars are extremely destructive, which can flow tens of meters per second. They are also known to be 140 meters deep. Number 8. Topple landslides. A topple is a type of landslide that involves the forward rotation and movement of a mass of rock, earth, or debris out of a slope. Number 9. Rotational landslides. A rotational landslide is a downward and outward movement of a mass on top of a concave upward failure. Number 10. Translational landslide. A translational landslide is a mass that slides downward and outward on top of an inclined planar surface. Number 11. Block slide. A block slide is a translational slide in which the moving mass consists of a single unit or a few closely related units that move downslope as a relatively coherent mass. Number 12. Lateral spread or flow. A lateral spread is a type of landslide that commonly form on gentle slopes and that have rapid fluid-like flow movement. Number 13. Rock slides. A rockslide is a type of landslide occurring when a mass of rock moves quickly downslope. Number 14. Slumps. A landslide consisting of a mass of material moving downslope as a unit, usually along a curved plane of failure, is known as slumps. Now, I'm about to speak out some general facts about landslides. Number 1. Every year, landslides causes over 3.5 billion US dollars in damage in the United States of America. Number 2. Landslides were also detected in Venus and Mars. From these two planets, the landslide took place on Mars. The landslide which took place on Mars was the largest one, which was 60 miles long, but the landslide occurred in Venus was 30 miles long. Number 3. The Storiga slide sorry, the Storiga slide was one of the largest known submarine slides in the world, which took place in the Norwegian Sea in approximately 6225 to 6170 BCE, or before Common Era. Number 4. A debris flow can move with the speed up to 100 miles per hour. But however, in order to reach that kind of speed, debris flow must come down from very steep slopes. Number 5. An average of 25 to 50 people are killed by landslides every single year. Now, let's see the causes of landslides. Here, I'll mention 5 causes of landslides. Number 1. Forest fires. Forest fires bring soil erosion and brings flood, which might lead to landslides. Number 2. Gravity. Steeper slopes coupled with gravitational force can trigger a massive landslide. Number 3. Erosion. Erosion caused by sporadic running water such as streams, rivers, wind, currents, ice, and waves wipes out latent and lateral slope, enabling landslides to occur easily. Number 4. Volcanic eruptions. Volcanic eruptions can trigger landslides. If an eruption occurs in a wet condition, the soil will start to move downhill, bringing a landslide. Number 5. Earthquakes. Seismic activities for a long time have contributed to landslides across the globe. When earthquakes strikes areas with steep slopes, on numerous occasions, the soil slips, leading to landslides. Now, let's know some effects of landslides. Here, I'll mention 5 negative effects of landslides. Number 1. Destruction of infrastructure. The force flow of mud, debris, and rocks as a result of a landslide can cause serious damage to property. Infrastructure such as roads, railways, communication systems, buildings, and laser destinations can be decimated by a single landslide. Number 2. Affects beauty of landscapes. The erosion left behind by landslides leaves behind rugged landscapes that are unsightly or ugly. The pile of rock, soil, and debris downhill can cover land utilized by the community for soil or agricultural purposes. Number 3. Loss of life. Communities living at the foot of hills and mountains are at a greater risk of death by landslides. A substantial landslide carries heavy debris, huge rocks, and soil with it. This kind of landslide has the capacity to kill lots of people on the impact. Number 4. Landslides impact river ecosystem. The soil debris and rock sliding downhill can find a way into rivers and block their natural flow. Many river habitats can die due to the interference of natural flow of water. Number 5. Landslides may lead to economic losses. Landslides have been verified to result in destruction of property. If the landslide is significant, it could drain the economy of the region or the country. After a landslide, the area affected normally undergoes rehabilitation. This rehabilitation involves massive capital outlay. For example, the 1983 landslide at Utah in the United States of America resulted in the rehabilitation cost of about 500 million US dollars. The annual loss as a result of landslides in the US stands at an estimated 1.5 billion US dollars. Finally, we'll be looking at some precautions of landslides. Here, I'll be speaking 5 precautions of landslides. Number 1. Do not drive during landslides. Number 2. If you stay in a landslide prone area, then try to evacuate the place as early as possible. Number 3. Stay out of the path of debris or landslides. Number 4. Do not cross any stream or flooding river during landslides. Number 5. We should shift to a safer land when a landslide is about to happen. That was the information I planned to talk in today's informative speech. If you got any other informations apart from the informations in today's speech, please inform me in the comment section below. And if you liked my speech, don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember to turn on the bell icon to receive my latest speech notifications. Thank you so much for watching.